Hi guys, this is Zero Darkness here. I'm playing as Ven again, but Ven's getting really sleepy. He wants to go take a nap or sleep for a really long time. So yeah, it's Zero Darkness here, where Ven's about to go fight some Captain Hook. I almost said Cook, but I saved myself. But yeah, here we go.
Are
Welcome
you
everyone.
okay?
No, Vance just wants some sleep. He's just asking if it's time for sleep yet because, the game's titled Birth by Sleep. So when am I going to
Are
get
you
my
sure?
sleep?
Are you? You're not Ven.
What makes you think that I'm not Jesse McCarthy or...
Sue McCarthy.
Yes, I said McCarthy. I said a thing.
Oh dear. Crossover with the Red Scare.
Sorry, it's just one of those days, okay? Oh.
You need to use the sleep. He needs to use the sleep, but he does not use it because he thinks about life a lot.
Yes, there's that. So I hope
Oh.
Yes?
Oh yeah. No. Carry on.
I was just saying I hope everyone had a good New Year's and a fantastic Christmas. Or whatever it may have you celebrated. I guess it's...
Kwanzaa. I can't remember if Kwanzaa or Hanukkah is around this time, or if it's
Hanukkah.
both. Maybe it's both.
Hanukkah happens, I think Kwanzaa's a little... no, Kwanzaa's the same time. Kwanzaa happens a little prior to... Hanukkah happens... This year was like a week before Christmas. So I thought that was cool.
Perfect time. I was gonna say, so my bed is a brick, but then I realized no one knows that. Basically, my bed at home is a brick. Normally. But now, it is not a brick. It is a soft, lovely, comfortable thing that I can sleep on.
Nice.
Comfortably. Yep. Which makes it really hard to get out of bed.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, but hey, no more back problem. So, I'm happy.
Yes,
Back
that's always a plus.
Be gone. Remember, kids, always check which firmness of your mattress you should have. Don't sleep on bricks, by the way. Not comfy. Have done. 0 out of 10.
Would highly not recommend to anyone.
Nope. Nope.
Only reason why I'm beating these guys up is because I want XP and slightly delaying Hook's fight.
Oh yeah. Don't forget, status effects work really well on Hook.
Yeah, because he's a Disney character, so Disney characters get affected by everything.
No, get away from my food, you heathen!
But it's good food. I want some of those waffles.
Yeah, those are. I want. Oh wait, I said I was gonna get waffles.
Yes, you said before stream started. How did you know?
How did you know? How did you know?
I know everything.
Column.
What did you say? I said leave now and never come back.
I love how it's like dead awkward silence after Gollum leaves.
It's one of those moments like, oh, okay.
When you have DID and you have to tell one of your alters to go away while you're doing some business.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's probably a bad joke.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you know, you know. I don't know. Please drink water.
Yes. Yes, and yes. Wee. don't like these totem poles. So one thing I found out as I was playing through Melody of Memory, in order to get the story experience again, I either have to watch it in theater mode or create a new PlayStation account for it.
What? You had to create a new...
So if I want to, no, not to play it. If I want to replay through the story and get all the cutscenes again while I play through the main story stuff, I would have to do another count.
Okay. Square, what is this bug?
Cool.
Get him?
Now get this. I was looking at the Final Fantasy VII Remake different speedrun categories. For 100% platinum, you know, for the 100% speedrun, they have to create a separate PSN or whatever every time, so that way they can have those trophies there to verify everything.
Whoa. That is crazy. So it's like a multi-save file play.
Not well. Fortunately, for 7 Remake, you can have everything onto one file.
Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Did you get your sleep?
I may have overslept.
Oh, when you yellow, we're talking. He's like, haven't you heard of bet that Blue's probably just like, I just woke up, guys.
Well, y'all guys called it.
We've been waiting
y'all
for
guys
you.
won nothing.
Oh, so my sister finally decided to purchase for herself her own Final Fantasy XIV account.
Oh, that's nice.
So we all picked a new server to join, and we all created new characters. And so we're like, yo, talking to my sister, you should tank. Okay. It's like, alright, so you're gonna heal. And one of the things is like, alright, we're all are gonna play different races. So Rich is playing as a bunny race. My sister's playing a race that looks kind of like a dragon. Like, and then our friend Spartan Scream went and did human. And then I picked a race. I would say that it was kind of like Panther-like. I cannot pronounce the name of that race for the life of me. And
I think I know what race you're talking about. You did
14. The MMO one.
Well, oh.
Kashi?
Yeah, that's. I believe that's what it's called, Kaji.
It's the one that's only Mel. And so it's
Does
funny.
it have like a lion's mane?
I think so. And so what's amusing to us about it is I'm playing as a healer main, and it's just like, here I am, this big burly guy that's like 70, 80 inches tall, and it's like, I'm going to cast Cure on you.
Oh yeah, you're the most intimidating person, and then just randomly say like, I'm gonna heal you.
That's the thing that I find amusing. It's just like, yes, I'm this big scary dude. I'm gonna cast Cure. Meanwhile, my sister, who's among the shortest ones in there's like, I'm gonna be the paladin. Fear me.
Aww.
I love contradiction.
And what makes it even funnier is since my races can only be a guy, everyone else is playing as a girl. So it's like, it's hero and it's in a harem, right? It's like, okay.
Oh, you win. I'm just kidding.
But what's funny though is that the race that Rich is playing as is a bunny, and the bunny race is only females.
I did not know that.
Good luck. Have fun setting them on fire.
I don't have enough fires.
Boy, he runs around like a man.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could have that type of footing.
Just watch out. That is a wide damage radius for that present. I never knew. I was always.
You're the one always panicking, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to be hit.
This is
how is
actually
it?
quite an.
So how was everybody's New Year?
It was good. Watching the New York's lives, the New York's Eve event was weird.
Oh, it was Times Square in.
Yeah, that was the weird part.
There were fireworks all over my neighborhood. All over. Like
Well,
all around the city, and they're not legal in that area, the kind of fireworks that they were firing.
well, for me, it was raining over here, but people were still firing off fireworks. It's kind of surprising. What kind of sword does Captain Hook have?
It's definitely not a cutlass. I know that much.
No, that was.
I would say rapier, but
Yeah, that's not my best guess.
yeah, it's definitely right.
Styled in the same way as a French foil.
Yeah.
Ooh, the chips aren't on. I just the chips. Again.
Love how you just walk into my mind square, you silly captain. Oh, you moved. Get him, alligator, get him!
What's that out here called in Peter Pan?
It's just but it has a clock in it. So that Hook always knows where it is, but you have someone threw a clock or something. And so it's swaddled.
Yeah.
Don't feed crocodiles strange things. They can't always digest it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That also become a crocodile. Not funny.
Yes.
Sorry,
Sorry,
I
I
just
don't think my mic picked up me wheezing.
I was just thinking of, we're talking about crocodiles, and for whatever reason I'm just thinking of Once Upon a Time, of how Rumpelstiltskin was the crocodile to Hook.
He's just everything to everyone. He's the beast, he's the trickster, he's the crocodile apparently.
Yeah.
What even is Once Upon a Time? Riverdale could never.
Once Upon a Time had a very interesting premise, but then it kind of
Actually-
wore out really quickly.
Actually, I've never seen Once Upon a Time.
Short version, crap.
Fairy tale characters get brought to a small town in which they can never leave. A lady is asked to go there by a child to do something. It's because he's aware. Oh,
I ended up in a really weird spot.
child who was adopted asks to the lady to investigate something. She also gets stuck in shenanigans. I at least watched part of the first episode. Henry.
So you have
Henry is also Emma's. Oh.
That's one thing that wore me out real quick of this show, is finding that everyone's related one way or the other. But basically, Emma's the daughter to Snow White and that prince. And
And she had a kid. She had like
Emma had
not really. she
yeah.
had- Was it Regina who adopted him?
Yeah, Regina adopted him. And Regina acts as the main villain a lot of times, but basically, in short, they break the curse, and then another curse comes in and takes place, making it where they can never, ever leave their small town of Storybrooke or whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he actually has a guard ability.
Which, the past month, I actually learned all about animation now, so I can animate stuff now.
Nice.
Hi. I love how the... Ooh.
Yeah, it's this fight's just the only thing I don't like about this fight is like Hook himself isn't hard. It's the small arena you're on.
Yeah. Yeah, it really makes sense. Whew.
Wait, actually, a question. Can you use your Keyblade while you're swimming, or not?
No,
No.
Okay, it looks like whenever he gets all stung, me, that's willing. It's constantly breaking into it. There he goes, get away from me.
Yep. Get away, get away.
I just remembered I won't be able to be of much help in a split second.
Well, use your more help than I can give. Because I have only played Tara's part in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you played arguably one of the toughest characters.
Yeah, I haven't done the others.
I think I remember the story on beginner. It was this space. They were horrible.
Almost need another
I now
cure.
have the green bean. don't forget you also have to...
Yeah. Oh, great. Give that one up. Knock you out of your annoying DM.
What you have? Yeah, Hook hits hard.
Yeah.
They make him a pretty confident villain. Really. Like, his incompetence with personality in general is outweighed by his cool.
Mm.
Oh, come on. I was healing in that. You know it, game.
Ooh.
I need to revamp
You
my
were so
deck.
close.
I need to revamp my deck just a little bit. Let's see here. Drop that thunder. That thunder is not doing me any good. Let me drop that fire. Do I got a higher? No, I don't have a higher fire though. That's just awkward. So let's see here.
Okay, so Thunder's not effective, then
You might want to switch up your...
Up too late.
This is what I get for being
A little behind, yes.
Yeah, that too. I'll be honest, I have done nothing but watch weeks.
well, I haven't done
Or maybe the past
nothing.
week.
I haven't done nothing. I'm gonna watch a lot of FNAF videos. So, yeah, now I'm at the equivalent of Matt Pat now.
Nice. Channel your inner... Figure out what the heck is going on there inside me.
Well, I have a theory that I may know who put the purple guy in the VR game.
Nice.
Yeah. My guess is it's the person who voiced the hand unit. Because he was in Sister Location, Pizza Simulator, and the VR game.
Ooh.
Nice.
Also, dang, that sleep command is doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I can
Yeah, I'm
land
impressed by
it.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
you said that he's affected by all sadist stuff and saddest stuff, so why not use sleep to my advantage?
Yeah.
It's bedtime. Don't let the crocodile bite.
I love how the crocodile just teleports whenever you throw him in the water, regardless if he's already past it.
Yeah.
You have found the secret way to survive.
Nope.
Well, for the most part.
Have at you. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I was once again given flesh.
Flesh!
I was called here by humans who wants to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slave. We don't need ill-such a savior such as you.
What? I forgot the rest of it.
What is a man?
Oh, that's the one. What is a man? A pitiful pile of secrets.
Sounds familiar,
But
but I
enough
can't
talk.
place my finger
How
on
about
it.
you? Castlevania.
Night, Symphony of the Night, or whatever.
Symphony of the Night.
It's right before you fight Dracula again. Or, yeah. I don't know how, if you fight him. That's one game series I'm not, like, too familiar about.
Note to self, rewatch that one video.
Yes.
I will.
Long story short, a Discord full of Castlevania fans decided to recite that entire scene. Well, it went about as well as Discord sings goes. Which is, of course, not very well, and it was pure chaos. But they decided to just put it all together regardless, and it was the most beautiful thing.
Oh, it was very beautiful. Hey, we forgot the thing. No, we didn't. Scroll up, homie.
Oh. ...
F.
I need to find that. I have to find it, and then I'm gonna, if the video is on twitter.com, I'm gonna download the video so that I can always look at it.
Also send it to me.
Just
Will do.
post it in our channel.
Yes. Everybody has to know this.
Yeah. Scrolling through their Twitter accounts, ADS.
Oh, come on.
It's
I got it.
pinned! They pinned the tweet!
I can do this fight. Here we go. Round 3, I believe.
Oh.
Round 3.
I found the
Fight.
tweet.
They
Should I give
came
y'all the
Mortal
link
Kombat
to the
music.
tweet, or... I'll put the link to the tweets, then y'all can see exactly where it is.
Yeah.
But I'm also gonna download it because I watch it on fair traffic.
Yeah, I think that might be okay.
There you go. It's on the live stream. And now, time to find my favorite thing.
Is it food? That's my favorite thing.
I already had the waffles.
She had the waffles.
Oh, well that's better than what I had. I had a Pop-Tart. And main reason why is because I had to find some fast to eat before the stream, but I wound up taking a nap. And here I am.
Go to sleep, Hook. Go to sleep.
I love how the last thing I did for KFC console because my teachers were like, "What? That's a thing?" And yes, and so I had to show that to her. The other was trying to figure out how to make a firework launch in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, going back to my sister starting Final Fantasy 14. So we joined another server and we're going through trying to find like a free company or a guild, and that we can like. She finds one that's tagged dance. It's like, I like. Just because.
Dads. Wait, it's tagged dads.
Dance.
Oh, dance! I
The
am very tired.
the guild's name is known as Dancer. There's no way you blocked that last minute hook. Come on.
And
He does the teleport. Hook was the kid that did the teleports behind you moment. For a second I was like, who's that yelling in the background? And then I realized, no, it's just the video downloader. I found it.
how many more fights do you have to go through being able to finish all of this guy's story?
Ben's story? Neverland
Yes.
is always the last one for every character. And then after that, they kind of have a different... When they go to Destiny Island, tends to be around the same time. And then there's also... Their mysterious tower when they go there is always different. But eventually they end up learning that they have to go to Keyblade Graveyard.
Yep, they all gathered together there. You know what would have been funny though is if they all just ignored, Xehanort and Vanitas and were just like, nah, we're not going, and all like left. Imagine how much of a wrench that would throw in their plan. Because like, they all went thinking that the others would go, when in reality, all of them could have been like, wait a minute, if we all don't go, they can't really do anything.
Right?
Sure.
So all these three had to do was just be like, nah, homie, we're staying home. We're going back home and Tara will be
We're-
like, but...
We're not,
like,
we're not,
alright, let's go chill with Yen Sid.
we're not meeting in
Yen
the
Sid,
parking
you're our
lot.
parent now. Yen Sid, you're our parent now. Bye. Bye, Xehanort.
Later.
Like, that's all they had to do.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a prequel without tragedy.
Sure. So yeah, we're gonna
All
have
prequels end in tragedy.
yeah. You guys mentioned we want to have the full story of Kingdom Hearts.
It was on the Xbox Game Pass the other day. Pretty much all the...
Yeah,
So
and...
naturally, my nephew went and downloaded one of them. Yeah, he actually really likes the game. His favorite character is Terra so far.
Nice.
And he was trying to get the names down of all the characters, and I told him, I was like, you don't have to do that. I mean, I had a lot of years in between, learning all the characters. You don't have to memorize the name. Like, no, I'm gonna get this. It was the best and most adorable thing. He's a good kid.
Well, when I first play, I always get Ventus's name and call him Vintage.
Yeah! Get that fool!
Bye, Hook. Later.
Beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
I give that final fight an 8.5.
An 8.5. The drops in 0.5 represent the deaths.
Yes.
Why did my brain say that was only 3 deaths? Well, it was
I have
3,
no
but
idea.
it was not. That would be 5, not 3, if it was by point.
It's okay.
I don't math.
Was it even 3?
I know I did
Which
2.
sucks because I have to do math still.
And then I reset my deck when I added sleep. And then I think I lost, one more additional time when I added sleep. Because now I gotta go... If I remember correctly. I can't go there, so obviously not there.
I think, will it indicate?
It didn't indicate for me. Unless it's now here. We'll find out.
We probably should have watched the cutscene.
Probably,
Oh,
but...
yeah. It's
But
up
there's
there.
a cutscene, so...
Oh, yeah, where Ven gets an idea of his past, gets, Oh, wait, no, it was Mickey. Jeez.
Well,
It has
now...
been way too long.
Now he's kind of just chilling in the gummy space.
What am I?
And, yep, here's his crisis.
Not
And
just
that...
his crisis, him remembering his backstory. Well, part of his backstory.
And then we come here and visit, and Master Ericus pulling a broken... Let's not mention that Star Wars movie of, I must kill my pupil. Terra shows up, no!
Oh, this is just,
And then we show up in Destiny
it's
Island.
kind of almost a Mace Windu moment.
Yeah. And then, you know, tragic moment. Ben and Sora have a moment together, and so Sora.
No, they never meet.
Ben and Sora?
No,
Yeah,
he just. No, he doesn't meet Sora in this scene. Sora never met Ventus face to face. They only met heart to heart.
Yeah.
No,
Report.
No, he's talking with Vanitas.
Yeah, he talked to Ventus. Now, let's see. I just want to double check because I think I have, as far as all reports are concerned. 1, 2, 3. I think the last one I get will be after I clear the fight, because I just wanted to double check all of Ventus Secrets reports real quick, guys. Give me a sec, because basically we're a final fight. Let's see here, because Ventus, let's see here. It's showing 3 I get through story, and I should have gotten one when I went to the launch deck in deep space. Because I should have 9 and 10. Wait.
Oh, should be where you. It's on the matches.
I really hate how they got this. IGN. People don't use IGN for most of your stuff.
I use it to.
So I get the. So okay, I got letter and 1, and then it's 9. Seen before the Keyblade Graveyard, and then I get 10 after I finish Keyblade Graveyard. So yes, I got.
Okay. Then you're set. Woo!
And you get something special, you get all the reports.
Yes.
Yeah, it helps you unlock the stuff.
Okay.
Like the.
So
Like a secret weapon?
Not secret weapon. Every character has their own ultimate weapon that you can get without ever once getting all the secret reports. Every Kingdom Hearts games, you don't have to get all the there's report 12. Glad I went back, because I believe that's all of them. Yep, okay. Yeah, so I had to collect 2. The other ones are given to me in the story. So now the last one I'm missing. So to answer your question, so in the Kingdom Hearts games, especially 2 on, if you collect all of the Ansem, Xehanort, Xemnas reports, those reports, you then get the secret ending. Well, Birth by Sleep, there's a secret chapter. In order to get that, you have to have all the Xehanort reports before, ideally before you do the final fight. But if you don't, then you have to get them and then do the final fight again. it's weird of how it's like locked behind that way.
Oh.
Ultima weapon, I believe, is earned in the Mirage Arena for everyone. I believe. In Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and 3, you have to meld it. In KH1, you have to meld like everything in order to get it. Which is... I haven't even bothered doing that. Just, dude,
sounds like a chore.
it's a Square Enix game. Going for complete 100% completion with everything is a chore in of itself. At least this isn't like Final Fantasy where you have to get it in like this scene or this chapter or this moment.
Oh yeah.
Because I know in Final Fantasy X, which I still have yet to finish, I haven't touched that game in a while, because I know I need to have time set aside to play that game. But there's
the guidebook for it.
But there's the ability for those wondering what I'm talking about. In 10, you have what's known as the jet shot, which is a really good move in the sports game that they have in 10.
Mm-hmm.
And you can
Blitzball.
yes, blitzball, which you can so there's one sequence in the story that you can get it in, and that's the earliest you can get it. But if you mess up, you have to reload that save before you can so you can do it again.
Yeah.
Now get this, my brother was looking into Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15, you can get the Ultima weapon for Noctis as early as Chapter 3. But there's a lot of grinding out you gotta do. And Ultima weapons are always nice and powerful, but they're not always depending on the game. At least in KH3, it is good, but you still got other Keyblades that can outperform the Ultima Keyblade. It depends on what's going on.
Yep. Yep. For like a week, I alternated between Hearts and Destiny. Let me tell you, it's whiplash. It's whiplash when you do that because the default controls in Destiny X X is not to attack, X is to jump. But there is no way I'm going to put firing my gun at the X button because that will just be horrible and I destroy my X button.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes I start like attacking when I'm trying to jump hearts, or I jump when I something because I forget the melee is not that.
Oh, you think that's bad? Final Fantasy 14, the jump button's triangle.
Oh my god.
I was wondering why some games make jump triangle.
Because it's the
It's
top of
usually
the
X.
board.
Oh, it's okay. For Final Fantasy 14, to skip a cutscene, you press circle, then it's X. Every other Square Enix game I've played, you press options, then like skip scene.
Control map. Hello,
Oh yeah, another funny thing. So my character in the server I'm on in 14 is Darkness Hero.
They would never think that you're a healer.
Oh, there
No,
is
they would expect like rogue. Sorry.
Rogue or Dark Knight, which is a tank
Sure.
class.
That's true.
It's just so fun messing. I'm also grateful for the fact that the stream is actually moving pretty well. I need to pick up another fire dash.
Oh, yeah. Actually didn't notice that. That's running pretty well.
Or is it? Let's see here. What items can I sell that I don't need? Oh, I know. All these balloon letters. I'm pretty sure there's a place for all this stuff, but I just never use them.
I'm gonna be off screen. My dog requires walking.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, like still on stream, but off screen and intermittently. So if you need me, I can still press button.
Oh yeah. All right. So.
Yep. Still listening and occasionally making comments.
So before we get in there, do you want to explain how this final fight's gonna go? Because this is kind of like, in a sense, it's kind of like Terra's final fight, though as far as the phases, but it's also really different. That's one thing I will say that they did a good job in all the different final fights is they're all different.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen is initially in the above ground, you're gonna fight Ventus. Depending on how well you do, it can go really fast or really slow. I've done fast. And then you get to find out something very magical about our boy Ventus. Yeah. He has a face, and his face looks like somebody else. And, let's see. And then once you get into that, they kind of duke it out in the middle of Ven's heart. And you have to do, it's a regular fight there. And then once you get them down to like 1 HP, then you two are flying and you have to fill up basically a D-Link. And you have to make sure that that last hits. Otherwise, if you whiff it, it's a high chance you die. You have to do it all over again. And it's not a Ventus experience without whiffing it, but please, for the love of all things good, do not whiff last word. Do not.
Do it? Got it.
No, hero. Do not whiff it. Do not whiff it. He will be.
Do it.
He's gonna lose his sanity again.
That's boldly understood that I had sanity.
You know, that's an excellent point. You don't have any sanity.
You know,
I should know this by now. Okay.
Alright, have fun.
Yeah, he's like running like around like a witch.
Yeah, so I already goofed at the start. It's okay, nothing new. Hold up.
It's just a good thing that Yellow didn't see.
Okay, there we go. Now I decided to switch out my shot lock real quick.
Good plan. No offense to Pole's fault.
I went back. I went to a flame salvo because that's the only other shot lock that I have, and I would rather smash X. So basically, what happens? So last time we joked about Darkness and Kingdom Hearts and Destiny, same universe. So Ven falls. Aqua does her fight with Brig, and then we fight Ventus by ourselves. But Ventus likes to be a punk.
Ventus knocked her the heck out. Because Ventus just left the fight with Terra. Yeah, but this fight can go pretty quick. I think I once saw a dude who shot locked his way through this really fast.
Yeah, I goofed.
Ooh.
Yeah, I goofed. It's okay. At least I don't just get through all those cutscenes again. Um, it's just one of those. It's one of those things where it's just like,
Concentrate, hero. Don't use, don't spam. Don't spam.
Focus. You see, I max focus.
Watch out for him. Starts diving into the ground. Just avoid it. Ooh.
I do not like how in coming out from the ground and you slow your health a lot.
Yeah. Wait. What? What? Let me just check it real quick. I was gonna ask, what level are you at now? Like, level 1. Spike.
I guess sure hope there isn't a fight this other level.
There are ways to go in level. I personally wouldn't recommend.
Well, I'm not that. I like to be over prepared in games.
Being over prepared is.
And there's a lot of dodging and hitting.
Yeah, there's a lot of dodging. It's very different watching someone play through it after having watched, like, when the game. That was how I used every other cage to fight. It's very different when you're in the middle of it. Cautious of the
Yeah. It sucks being dead, but yeah, he hits very hard.
definitely. There we go. Nice.
Which is why some of those abilities, such as once more second chance, and that is so crucial to have by the time you get to this point in the game. And that just because if I didn't have second chance, or even once more, some of those moves would have one-shotted me. Hey, look, I think he looks a little bit like Sora!
Goth Sora. Man, I remember when this face reveal was like the biggest thing in the fandom. We were just like, yo.
He looks a lot like Sora.
Yeah. Oh, the AMVs that were released. Oh no, that just back to. Oh, that takes me back. I was gonna say 2005 was a strange place, but no, this is.
No, this is 2011.
It was the 10th night of September. Since Cage 3, I am back to doing the exact same I used to do, but super satisfying. Oh, funniest thing. So you know that critical run that's not the level that I've been...
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to the Roxas fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I beat it in 2 tries.
Nice.
Yep,
Awesome.
it was magical. Yep, I recorded it, so I can still hear my scream as I was yelling at him and being like, no, you'll not beat the death of me. Fun time.
So, how many times do you have to do this boss fight? Like 3 times?
Ooh, I don't remember. The first time I did this, I at least, I don't remember exactly the fight, but I do remember once I finished this fight, I still managed to get, last go at the end. But it was like really I was like, wow, this is very different. Everybody who plays it. Sure you have... You get him down to... Or at least at full health, so then that way you have higher chance of getting...
Yeah. Right. His name now here is in full on focus mode.
Yeah, he's in full focus. Spamming play pop up. Woo! Oh boy! Yep. And now to 4 shot locks away from victory. Nice.
Kamehameha!
Knowing how the sequence goes always makes me anxious.
Well, this is my first time I've seen the sequence.
Oh boy. Ooh, ooh boy.
It's kind of a little bit. It's kind of like a little bit terrifying.
Yep. Oh, this has to land. Please let it land. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness!
I decided to close the gap just a little bit just to play it safe.
Yep, you did exactly the right thing. I was worried that you were gonna whiff it. I was like, no, don't whiff it! Oh my goodness.
You did it.
He did it. Success. I mean, he's done it like twice or 3 times before, but still. It's a lot more terrifying when you're on stream.
When you're doing it, and you know people can come back and watch.
gosh. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Even I'm getting nerves, and I'm not even looking at the controls, but I know how it feels.
Yeah, no, as you guys know, I normally do a lot of talking in that as I'm playing, but boss fights, especially final boss fights, are completely different stories.
Yeah.
And this is where Ven falls into a state of slumber for the next 13 or so years.
Yep.
Until
Poor boy
Cage
sleeps for a
3.
long.
Yeah, basically until Cage 3.
Yep. Yep.
And so Firestorm 74 times. I use Aqua once. 4.5 hours to go through this. And
You
40.
only used the D-Link once.
Yes, and it was Aqua. And then I defeated 1374 enemies. And yeah. Yeah, those
Don't
are
forget to save.
I'm saving because it's very crucial that I save.
Yep, it's very important. 3 separate save files, otherwise you'll have to redo one of them again.
3 separate clear save files.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh god, so stressful.
You weren't even at the controls.
No, 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 but I know how it feels. How it feels. I got that feeling the other day with Cage too. It's ridiculous.
All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and load and sit for the crit mode. So just I really want to say so much as housekeepings, but I feel like this is something I want to go ahead and mention now. So yes, I will continue on with Kingdom Hearts, and that I'm just doing Birth by Sleep and finish up Aqua. And so before I jump into Dream Drop Distance and Fragmentary Passage and Cage 3, I'm going to do a break from Kingdom Hearts and jump into God of War. And I have only played maybe the first 2 hours of the game where you fight the stranger, and that's about it. Other than that, I don't know anything else about God of War. I do a good job on not going on YouTube and start looking up God of War videos because then spoilers start coming in. So I've done a fantastic job on avoiding spoilers, though the game has been out for what? This year would mark 3 years since it's been out.
So,
I don't know.
And so, yeah. Obviously, when I start streaming that game, I will ask everyone to keep it spoiler free so we can all enjoy it together, especially for those who are first time with the game. And once we're done with that, then yes, I'll continue on with Kingdom Hearts. I have jokingly mentioned to our friend Lone Penguin, like, hey, maybe I should do Final Fantasy 15. He's like, no. Just how about no? Let's just say that you did, but no. Because apparently that's another long game. And then, of course, Persona games, those are just really, really long. Over easy 100 hours worth of...
Yeah.
That's gameplay and story all at the same time.
oh yeah.
So, yes, So, just be mindful of that. So, it's probably going to be mid-January, early February. If we keep going at the pace we're going with Birth by Sleep with Aqua, we'll be in God of War, and then that'll be our nice little break, and then we'll jump back into Birth by Sleep, not Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts into Dream Drop Distance, the 3Ds. Which is kind of funny because I think Norma did that intentionally on having it Dream Drop Distance for it to work on the Nintendo 3DS.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, 3DS. I don't think Nintendo does anything with it anymore. Nintendo, please do stuff with your older stuff so that you can make more money. That's how you make more money, you heathens. What are you doing?
Switch.
Stop committing crimes.
But they have to release next big thing.
Yes, but make things like do some re-releases, do some ports. They will make money off of the ports. No one's gonna care. People might say, "Oh, it's just another way to make money." Exactly, it's a company. Of course, it's gonna try to make money. So just do it. Just do it. Somebody will like you for re-releasing the things. Yes, the mom of the group, Aqua. Aqua is the mom friend.
Yes.
Aqua is the backbone of this, honestly. It's funny because she's technically like the middle child, according to, I think it was when I said, like, Terra's like 20. Aqua's like 8. Ben is 6 story.
Wait, hold on. Tara's 20?
Yep, and he's still dumb as a doornail.
Remember,
I
guys.
hate to say it, but I'm kind of not surprised. No offense, guys.
You know what? I can probably relate to that.
Age does not dictate intelligence. Let's remember that.
No, it does not.
Just because someone's like, "Wow, you're old," does not mean, "Oh, wow, you're smart."
Sorry to burst any youngsters' bubbles, but
Intelligence has to be
boy.
earned. Sorry, there's no way around it. Ah, boy, here we go. Last time I'll have to listen to this, fortunately.
You tend to do cartwheels.
Yes.
He likes to do cartwheels as all. So.
Well,
Plus, it's slightly faster.
Yeah, it's faster to do that. Oh yeah, I guess what I forgot to do as then.
Oh hey,
Yeah.
you have 2 slots open in your command deck at the Oh, we never did the sticker.
We never did the
That's okay.
sticker.
No. I was wondering. I had them. I had like, he has stickers. I wonder how he didn't put any yet.
I mean, you don't have enough command deck to do anything.
There we go. That's a good one to have.
Ooh. Oh, potion. Your earliest form of cure, which for some reason I never to equip when I was in the game start. Use your potions, kids. It's better than not having it at all. Trust me, I know too well.
Unless you're me, in which case, don't bother using the potions.
Yeah, I think
This
these
is why you
potions.
die frequently when you don't have cure.
Yeah. Probably if you use potions, it probably wouldn't take you 4 or 5 attempts.
Well, even if you do have a potion, you still got a cooldown. At least it's not like Final Fantasy XIV. You use an ether, guess what? It's a 5-minute cooldown before you can use your next ether in 14.
Why would you do that? I thought potions don't have a cooldown in this game.
I'm talking Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't used potions.
Okay, that would explain it.
Yeah, I think
No,
potions
they
don't have a cooldown.
You just run out of them if you're in the middle of a fight and they don't reload until the end of the fight.
Now
Which is why you gotta be careful.
I do use potions in Kingdom Hearts, but just not when I have in this game where I don't have to worry about my MP bar.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's mainly when you use. not to mention, I'm pretty sure you learn Cure in it game or late game.
I think you learn Cure kind of early on.
Yeah.
It's the higher cures that you don't learn until a little later.
Oh yes, the best Cures.
At least in Cage, you don't learn Cure until after you do Deep Jungle. Which is the one place where you wish you were here. Because of that fight. Wait.
Oh, my kitty cat decided to come out of the bedroom. Is he gonna do a big stretch? Nope, he's just gonna ignore us.
Your cat just look at you like, oh, what you doing? Off way.
Yeah, normally he comes out and it's like, I want love and attention. Give it to me now, or I'm gonna go and do whatever I feel like later.
Sure, that's every single cat.
No, depending on the breed of cat depends on like how much they'll tolerate you giving them love and affection. Some are like, okay, cool, yeah, I'll take it. Others are like, no, do not give me the love and attention. I do not want it. Leave me alone. I will come to you when I want it.
Having a dog is like raising a child, and then for cats, having a cat is like having another person in the house who also has boundaries. It's a very important thing. Cats are a lesson in boundaries.
Well, if you have my cat, it's like having an angsty teen.
Cats prepare you more for teenage years. Dogs prepare you for childhood.
Yeah. Killing me.
Now, what's interesting about my cat...
At least it's... Sorry, go ahead.
What's interesting about my cat... He knows when we all are supposed to be home, and so he'll come and say hello to us when we come home. Okay, not all of us.
So
and then he knows what time we'll normally go to bed, and so if we're not in bed by that time, he's like, yo, why you not in bed? Get to bed. Bed. Sleep. So that way I can rule the house. He is literally the definition of, like, no one. Cats at 3 a.m. I am speed.
I'm speed.
You know what? You know, that's the same with my cat.
Don't forget to be careful near the bunny rabbit first in the world. They're horrible.
Mm-hmm.
The rabbit arms killed me.
Sloth's such an interesting ability.
Yeah. New Year, woo! Survive. Hope that this make it all.
See, there's a chest over there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Chests are great for getting materials.
Items. Mm-hmm.
I learned the secret as to why people put really long stories at the beginning of recipes to make the recipe stand out and have the potential for clicks on the Google. Because they add on like extra things that people search so that it's more likely to show and go out. It's all about being algorithm. Everything about being.
Okay, I watched like game. You're just talking about like pretty much you don't need all the ingredients to make a cake, like eggs, water, and all that. And, well, mainly one ingredient you don't need to be need to have to make a cake. Yeah, what ingredient was it? I'm pretty sure it was like eggs.
Interesting. I thought eggs would be something that you would need. Because you need something to bind.
I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the video, so.
Yeah, because eggs would strike me as something I think that you would need because one of those ingredients is what helps bind it all together.
Yes. I don't remember which, but I do. It might be.
I still remember back in like 7th grade, I'm taking this baking class, and I don't even know how it was possible. The teacher doesn't even know how it was possible, because the teacher will put out for us all the ingredients that we need to make what we need to make. And we're doing like cookies or no-bake cookies and that, and you know, whenever you make cookies, especially this type of cookie, it calls for sugar and not flour. Well, somehow they managed to get flour in there. And so they're, you know, at the end of class taking a bite. It's like, teach, this isn't tasting right. Teacher's like, takes a bite of it, instantly spits it out. It's like, what'd you put in here? We thought we put in sugar. Well, show me what you put in. That's not sugars. That's flour. And how did you get that? I'm just like, that's really weird. Okay, let me save.
I think the only time I made a cake was doing like some sort of like baking competition at my church. But surprisingly, I actually won first place.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, first place prize was a bucket. Yeah.
Oh, so earlier this week, I've been having rage moments. Not at anyone. So, because I'm a technician for pest control in the state that I live, it's only good for 2 years, and so it's time for me to go get it renewed. No big deal, right? Just follow the PowerPoints and go through all that stuff and you'll get it. And, you know, you think, oh yeah, I can quit and come back anytime that I need to. Yeah, that's true. Until the program decides that you're 100 slides back than where you're at. And the system's like, you have to wait until this slide is done before you can move on to the next slide.
That's dumb.
Oh, I am very furious about that, because when you spend like an hour on it, working on it, and then you're like, okay, I'm good, only to find out that now, versus spending an hour, I gotta spend 2 hours to get to where I was at, to take the next review part. So it's like, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me?
I was gonna ask if you got bodied by the bunny. Remember, I was muted.
Yes, the bunny decided to say hello.
But at least they didn't destroy you. It looks so far that you didn't. Or I missed it. I am not fan. I am a very.
Oh, really? I'm not that tired.
I didn't fall asleep until I have no idea when. It's part of growing up, kids. When you have an existential crisis, you gotta think about it a little.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. At least you've gotten the thought processes through, and it doesn't show up. Just always process your thoughts before going, so that way they don't show up in your.
Yeah, unlike me, I'm doing fun nap that always keeps me up at night.
Sleep is not for the weak. Sleep is for
Yeah.
There's a lot of things I can
gross.
Okay, there's really not a lot of things, but there's some cool things I can explain to you about sleep and why you need it. So,
Avoiding hallucin.
there's that. There's another thing, there is something known as cerebral spinal fluid. And that builds up in that as you're awake. And so in order to flush that out of your system, you actually need to get some sleep so your body can kind of go on a restart and that basically.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's why it matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And the
not
more you
sleeping.
know.
So I'm grabbing the blizzards right now because the blizzards are gonna be helpful for me to get what I'm after as far as abilities are concerned early game.
Yes. Yes. It's very important. Blizzards are your. You ready for that escort, man?
I hope it goes well.
It shouldn't be too bad.
No, I don't do a Cinderella escort. We do a
Jacques escort.
yeah.
You ready for that escort mission?
Mission. Actually, of all the escort missions, I like that one the most because at least he can fight.
Well, at least he also just runs straight to where he is supposed to go, too.
Yeah, because he's actually really helpful in everything. No, what I'm about to do now. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I went the right way. Or was I supposed to talk to Fairy Godmother? I don't really remember.
You were supposed to talk to Fairy Godmother to move.
Okay, let me go back and talk to Fairy Godmother. We're going in. Bippity boppity boo. Let's move on. Skip all these scenes. Oh no, now I got to protect Jock. Yes. This is my escort mission. I put on slow.
The only jock I can use that key as a keyblade.
Jacques is the next Keyblade wielder.
Yes, this little mouse is going to rule the world and make everyone afraid.
As long as you get the enemies out of the way, it's usually fine. But you just gotta get the enemies out of his path, and then he just goes there.
I protect you, Jack. Let's go. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let's go.
You might need to go back there and make sure he grabs the key.
Come on, buddy. I learned Thunderbolt. Honestly, though, Aqua has probably one of the coolest block abilities. She throws a barrier around herself.
Yep, it's very useful. Very, very.
Oh no, I hear boss music. Know what that means?
Yeah.
Save game.
You need to save. Oh.
At least I'm level 3, level 4 level 3 walking into this fight. Let's go.
Okay, Mario.
Am I Mario? I don't know.
Yep. This boss fight does two things that annoy me. One is it tries to eat you, and two, it... And
I
think
forget,
that's it. I just hit it.
Unverse are immune to status effects.
Honestly, that's probably one character that I would not like.
Oh. Oh boy.
It's okay.
Mr. Spin Man. Spin me up.
There's actually something in Disney I wish that they would have Kingdom Hearts stuff, like, through Disney World.
I think they do in Disneyland Tokyo. Is it in Tokyo?
Actually,
know.
went there. No, they don't do it.
What? Not even sea salt ice cream?
Yeah, I did not check the food stamps, so maybe they still do that.
So we'll leave it away to great victory. No, it doesn't do enough damage. Oh no, he's gonna try to eat. Oh boy, it's done. At least the game's nice enough to... Oh, watch out. Oh, I forgot about that attack where he into a drone.
Dang.
A drone that shoots bombs. Oh, watch out, he's gonna do the roll. Oh, better. I have never gotten behind him when he does that. That is a smart idea. Watch out, he's gonna do it again.
Enjoy the
There we
freeze.
go.
Okie dokie, let's just see here. Okay, bye, Prince. I hope.
Soviet Russia, Russia freezes you.
In Soviet Russia, you don't freeze. We freeze you.
Oh dear.
I was trying to think to myself, was he doing a Russian accent or was he doing some other type of accent?
The world may never know.
That's a good question. It's a very good question.
Good question. Says every good
Yes.
salesperson ever. Good question. I swear, every salesperson I know, they're like, that's a good question. And proceed not to answer.
Why is the Zoo Tycoon theme? Like, I got the Zoo Tycoon 2 thing playing in the back of my head, and I don't know whether to be annoyed or impressed.
Both.
Ah, there it is. A joke I made with my roommates the other day. Soviet Russia, you don't go to sleep. Sleep goes to you.
Yes, because that's how it works. Who said anything about needing potions? I have cured now.
I still need the potions.
I've got cured, I don't need potion.
Found some old quotes that I said in the house, with my house. One of them is that I like using baguettes as weapons.
Well, they are hard
Yep.
bread.
Long stick bread. And
Spaghetti
other
is
times
a
where I
weapon.
always say
Yeah.
drive safe. And don't step on any frogs. It happens more often than you think. Because there were a total of 2 frogs that were stepped on during my semester.
That's funny.
2. One exploded, the other one just kind of peed itself.
Kinda. How does one kinda pee?
You know, that's a good question. That's a good question. I feel like if we go further on this tangent, it's not going to end well.
No, it's not, because
Yeah.
it's you and me, and that I'm not very familiar with all the stuff that Blue would like to say, but I'm pretty sure if we had his twin brother in, who knows what the shenanigans would take place.
Kurt, but he's really busy with work.
Yes.
And we give him our best wishes at the workplace, because work is hard.
Work is
Yeah,
tough.
at one point they actually were going to pretty much make him work overtime, like for long hours with not more pay.
That's a crime.
Yeah, Yeah.
You want
I
to
literally, asked, I literally asked my brother, like, is that even legal?
Oh, get this.
And
You're talking about not getting more pay and working overtime?
yeah,
At the place I work at, doesn't matter if I work 40 hours, 41 hours, or 70 hours, I only get paid for 40 hours worth of work.
That is
And I'm
frustrating.
paid by the hour.
oh my gosh.
Oh, here's the reason? Oh, because you're not gonna be working, you're gonna have downtime, and so there's gonna be moments where you're not really working, and so it just kind of balances itself out. It's like, that's not how hourly pay works. If I'm clocked in for 9 hours, that's 9 hours of pay that you owe me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about other days of the
It's
week.
not being on call either.
Yeah. So, one reason why I'm like, I need out of that place. I mean, just because, like, the company itself as a whole is not bad, nor is, like, the work environment. It's just those things where it's just like, oh, yeah, no, yeah, you're hourly, but we're not gonna pay you by the hour. Like, we are, but you're only allowed total 40 hours, so it doesn't matter if you show up 10 minutes earlier, say 10 minutes late, you're not gonna get paid for that. I'm just like, no, if I work 41 hours, I want the 41 hours worth of pay. Don't give me that BS.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, the man, yeah, the big boss man, he's a good guy, but just because they're a good person doesn't mean they make a great boss.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the system over here in the States is ugh.
I'm pretty sure all of 2020 was like that.
Yeah. Yeah. All the stuff that's been happening, that's happened in 2020, it's just really highlighting exactly what is wrong with everything going on. Everything
Yeah.
just kind of exploded.
My 2 cents for everything is, oddly enough, less government involved in the day-to-day affairs of everything.
Yeah.
That's just my thoughts, because oddly enough, you want things to explode, you want like awesome stuff to take place. Stop breathing over everyone's shoulders, and it's amazing what could happen.
Get management out of creative spaces just only to regulate stuff, but management, stay the heck out of creative process because y'all don't even know what you're doing. Y'all
Yeah.
think love triangles are the peak drama cinema. No, the peak drama in cinema is two brothers forced to fight against one another and turned against one another by a puppet master. That's peak cinema right there.
That's kind of like way too detailed.
That's so, that sounds like like specifically a plot to something. Did I miss a show or something somewhere?
Well, not exactly brothers, but close to.
Like, did I miss a show somewhere?
Did I tell you I've been consuming content of Minecraft YouTubers for the past few days?
You may have mentioned that. Let's see here. What does I need to figure out what Blizzard and Blizzard
You're gonna want
gives me.
Fleeting Crystal for
Fleeting
your
Crystal.
magic reloads.
Is that what I want?
Oh wait, you're getting something different.
Well,
Wait, are you trying to get magic haste or?
no. I'm after either second chance once more or
Okay, let me check. Cause I still have the magical button. We are looking at Aqua's now.
not Terra's anymore.
Why am I getting all the ability stuff? So if you're looking for second, pulsing crystal is 2 Blizzara.
2 Blizzaras.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't use that. What does 2?
Cause I don't. Oh wait, you'll get Leaf Bracer. You'll get Leaf Bracer
With Fleeting Crystal?
with pulsing crystal. 2 blizzards.
2 blizzards and a pulsing. Okay.
Yes. Did it work? I'm not.
Yes, I got it.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I picked up the blizzards early on. Is for that reason right there, because Leaf Bracer is lifesaver. Especially when it works properly. looking at you, Hook Fight, where you're like, you're casting Cure, your character says Cure, but then you're dead. Like, really? Really?
Save the second pulsing crystal for second chance, though. Because if you combine Curas or 2 Blizzaras or 2 Auroras, then you'll get
So I need the
You'll get
Blizzaras or Curas for... Got it.
yes. And for once more, you need that Wellspring Crystal, so hold on to that well. And don't use it on lower level combo.
Yes, save Wellspring. Got it.
Use Wellspring, Dara's Magnet, which is great because Magnet is a good friend.
Especially when I get to Olympus.
Yes.
Awesome. Never mind. I'll come back to you guys later. Now, I find this interesting. So, in Final Fantasy XIV, you have the Black Mage, and the Black Mage kit goes Fire. What do you think the second Fire spell is going to be called? This is a Final Fantasy game, mind you.
Are you asking us? Because it's Fyra, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Fire Up.
If it was a normal Final Fantasy game, you'd be correct. But this is 14, and apparently Fire is too confusing, so they call it Fire 2.
Wait, as in the Roman numeral 2?
Yes.
I think some of my brain cells just died.
Oh my gosh! Come on, Square Enix Japan, we're not that stupid.
Tell that to the MMO players that found Fire being too confusing to use. Oh, and same thing. Blizzard is Blizzard 2, and so then it's Blizzard 3, Fire 3. Yeah, you know, it's just one of those things where you're just like, this is a Final Fantasy game. It's supposed to be Fyra, or Blizzara, or Thundera, not Thunder 2. Or even Thundaga.
Thunder, the sequel.
That's basically what it is. This is the sequel.
The thrilling trilogy.
The thrilling trilogy of all these different abilities.
Collect the Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder trilogy for only $1.
You know what, how do I want them to keep that, but, like, do that with all of their testings? Like, have Pyra 1, Pyra 2, Pyra 3?
Oh gosh.
Oh, and we're gonna make this even a little more complex. So your fires, all your fire, blizzard, and thunder 2s, guess what they are? They're AoE attacks. And they're kind of decent. You're better off still doing single target.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. And so can't wait for the conclusion.
I'm like, I've played Kingdom Hearts, and this game is designed for kids. And even I understand that Blizzara is stronger than Blizzard.
Yeah.
Like, if your targeted audience of E10 plus can understand it, I'm pretty sure a Final Fantasy game that's rated T for teens, for some violent, suggestive things and drug references, I'm pretty sure they can understand that too.
Yeah.
I just realized he was trying to play Birth by Sleep, but I don't think it's in order to come back. Oh dear. Oops.
Did you forget to tell him about how deck building works?
Oh. Hopefully he reads the tutorials. He's old enough to understand.
Sometimes when you hit that, you hit a certain age in gaming where you're like, I don't need tutorials. I'm just gonna press buttons and start doing things to figure out what the world's going on.
Yeah.
Oh yes. So speaking about that, so here we are, a couple days before Christmas, and talking with my mom, and we're like, yeah. My sister's like, I don't know what to get, brother, and we're just like, I don't know. Last year we got him Mario Kart. And he hasn't played that. Mom's like, is there a Donkey Kong game? Because I'll play that. I was like, yeah, there's a Donkey Kong game. So we got our brother Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, more so that way Mom can play. And she's played. We've been using.
I love how your brother's just totally chill about it. He's just vibing half the time.
Oh, and what's even better is like, yeah, we moved the Switch downstairs so my mom can play Donkey Kong whenever she wants to. And so she's gotten past World 1. She's working her way through World 2 now. And it's just one of those moments where you're just like, this is magical.
So adorable.
And so it's just like, here we are upstairs, he's showing our PlayStation controller, coaching Mom on how to use the Nintendo Switch controller. And like, fortunately, all controllers now, yes, the buttons may be different, but if you can show them the location where things are at on the controller, it does the same function.
Yeah. Like, when you show like people like new a new video game system and all that, like it kind of feels good, like teaching and showing someone how to play.
And for the most part, like, we've helped her out a couple times, more so that way she can get to the area that she was struggling at, so she can progress where she was struggling at, so that way she didn't have to worry about starting all over from the start of the top of the level. And so, just like, good thing Mom stopped playing any Dark Souls-like games. If not, this would be
Otherwise,
bad.
we'll have another yellow attempts the first time. Never forget. Sleep that fool. Sleep that fool.
I don't have sleep on me, but I do have poison.
You can shot lock him. It's the best. Oh my gosh. Fun trick for this one, always look for the one that's smiling.
Aw, he's...
Imagine being the guy who voiced just like called back in. They're like, hey, I need you to voice some lines in this game. You actually get to one of the fights. Slide that.
Really? Which part?
Right here. Just you get the voice lines for the cutscene.
There's a kind of cast smiley face. Like during that whole like cartwheel sequence.
Well, at least we have Leaf Bracer.
Oh yeah.
One problem solved.
Hit him in the nose.
You got him in the nose.
Got your nose. Just got your Oh well.
I probably missed him, but it's okay. Oh, there you are.
Jump, got it.
Well, at least his teleport is kind of a little bit easy to see. Like, some people that just move very fast.
I love how otherwise connected.
Gotta get that dot off on him.
Maybe slow.
Maybe it slowly did affect him.
I don't think it did. I thought I got it off on him, but I didn't see it do anything.
Oh, to the left, to the left, to the left.
I've
turn
already
on,
passed
turn
it.
on.
I already passed it.
Ah, rip.
Uh,
To the right now. To the left.
I,
Take it back now, y'all. One off this time. I really did not make that joke well.
yeah.
Go ahead, make the joke. I'm okay.
Well, I already made the joke.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think this is a good place to end it for the day, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah. I beat the magic mirror. Woohoo! Oh no, Snow White. She's forever dead. Have you thought about kissing her? No, I haven't. Sounds like a good idea. Yay!
One of like 2 kisses in the entire game series.
Meanwhile, we're not having crippling depression when she remembers when.
Oh wait, 1 of 3.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh yeah, flashback.
And then Snow White kisses all the 7 dwarfs, and now I got treasure trove.
Cheers.
Yay! Let me go visit Enchanted Dominion. What could possibly go wrong here? As I proceed to land and realize that there's not a save point immediately. So this is awkward. Fortunately, there is a save point when I go into prison cell.
Well, that's
You
good.
still have to do quite a bit of fighting.
Aqua's been a very bad girl.
Ooh, slow is really useful, wow.
Yeah, this is actually the first time where I've been using slow.
Yeah. Usually they get skipped over for the big magic.
I wonder where was this in Captain Hook fight?
I may not have had it on me. And then like poison's another, I feel like is another good one because it should act like a dot. Nope, I just got wrecked.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dang archers.
Yeah.
I must go. Go meet.
Her goons are no fun.
Also, when the green's dead,
No,
they
they
just
are
leave a
not.
green flame.
So what? There we go. My favorite part of Bubble Burst.
I know we're trying to get to a safe point, but I must go. And by my
Okay.
people, I mean the puppies.
Okay.
You take care of your puppies.
Laters.
Later.
Laters. Anyway, I feel like when these enemies die, they leave like a green flame.
Yeah. The one thing I do like though is like Birth by Sleep, as you noted with each individual character, it's not that big of a game, but it is a big game in its own right.
Mm-hmm. Like it's mainly pretty much a big prequel. Like it's mainly it's the story that is before the first Kingdom Hearts game.
Because see, now I'm at the save point. Fortunately, it wasn't that much further ahead that I had to go to, and so we'll save it here. We'll call it here. And so next week, I'll definitely continue on with Aqua. I do not think we'll finish Aqua next week. It'll probably take us 2 more weeks to get through Aqua's story before we get onto God of War. That's going to be a fun trip for everyone. Thanks everyone for tuning in and joining us. Conversation was great, fun, and as always, stay salty.